Your father gave you love, but he didn't give you armor. He taught you to be decent in a world that rewards dominance. He taught you to speak truth in rooms where truth is used as bait. He taught you to stay patient in systems designed to consume patient men. And then one day someone told you, just save your money. No explanation, no strategy, no context, just discipline without power. And that's why saving money feels pointless to you. Not because you're lazy, not because you're irresponsible, but because, psychologically, saving without strategy feels like slow suffocation. Let's talk about why, and then, surgically, how to fix it.
Have you ever noticed this strange contradiction? You know saving is important. You know it's the smart thing to do. But emotionally, it feels dead. No momentum, no excitement, no sense of control, just restriction. That feeling isn't accidental. It's engineered. Here's the psychology behind why saving money feels pointless and how powerful people rewire that perception. Number 1. Saving feels pointless because it has no visible dominance. The human brain is not wired to respect restraint. It is wired to respect leverage. When you save money, nothing happens externally. No applause, no visible upgrade, no status shift. You feel poorer in the short term. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. Men judge more by the eye than by the hand. Translation: if there's no visible effect, your mind assumes there's no power. That's why spending feels rewarding. It creates immediate evidence of control. A purchase says, I can move resources now. Saving says, I am delaying. And delay feels like weakness unless it's attached to a clear future strike. Powerful people don't save to feel safe. They save to prepare moves. That's the missing link. Number 2. You were taught morality, not strategy. Think carefully. You were told, don't waste money. Be responsible. Think about the future. But no one told you what the future is supposed to look like. So saving becomes vague, abstract, moral. And morality doesn't motivate action, it produces guilt. Napoleon Hill warned about this in Think and Grow Rich. Definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. Without a defined purpose, money saved feels like money trapped. Your brain asks, what am I suffering for? And when there's no answer, it rebels. You don't hate saving. You hate saving without command. Number 3. Saving exposes powerlessness before it creates power. This is uncomfortable, but critical. When you start saving, you become hyper-aware of your limits, what you can't buy, what you must delay, what others seem to enjoy effortlessly. That triggers social comparison, a deep psychological pain. Your nervous system interprets it as, I am falling behind. That's why many people abandon saving, not because it's hard, but because it threatens identity. The Prince addresses this indirectly. A man who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. If your money isn't commanded towards something specific, it feels like submission. The fix is not saving more. The fix is assigning your money a role. Money without a role feels useless. Money with a mission feels alive. Number 4. You were taught safety, but the world rewards positioning. Saving is usually framed as protection, emergencies, rainy days, just in case. But constant defensive thinking creates emotional stagnation. Your brain doesn't get excited about avoiding pain. It gets excited about creating advantage. The art of seduction teaches this clearly. People are drawn to momentum, not caution. And your mind is no different. If your savings exist only to prevent disaster, your brain associates saving with fear. Fear does not compound. Power does. Wealthy thinkers flip the frame. Savings are not protection, they are ammunition. For timing, for opportunity, for leverage when others are desperate. That shift alone changes everything.
Number 5. You don't trust that saving will change your rank. Be honest. Part of you believes, even if I save, it won't be enough. The system will still crush me. Inflation will eat it. Something will go wrong. That belief kills motivation. Why sacrifice today for a future you don't believe in? This is not a money problem. It's a belief collapse. Napoleon Hill called this a lack of faith in the plan. Not faith in luck, faith in structure. Saving without a plan feels like hoarding sand. Saving with a clear escalation path feels like building a weapon. The fix is not optimism, it's architecture. Number 6. Saving feels pointless because you were never shown the transition point. There is a moment, rarely discussed, where saving stops feeling restrictive and starts feeling intoxicating. That moment is threshold crossing. When saved capital reaches the point where you can say no, you can wait, you can walk away, your psychology flips. Money becomes silence. Silence becomes power. Machiavelli again. He who is prepared has no need to rush. Most people quit saving right before this psychological shift happens. They never experience the moment where money stops being a number and becomes freedom of timing. That's the tragedy.
Number 7. Saving feels pointless when it's disconnected from identity. Here's the final truth. People don't save for numbers. They save for who they are becoming. If your identity is, "I'm just trying to survive," saving feels pointless. If your identity is, "I'm positioning myself," saving feels strategic. The prince was ruthless about identity. Men should either be caressed or crushed. In modern terms, your money either reinforces your self-image or it fights it. You don't need to save like a monk. You need to save like a general, with intent, with timing, with inevitability. So how do you fix the feeling? Not with budgeting apps, not with shame, not with restriction. You fix it with 3 shifts. First, every dollar saved must have a future assignment, not someday, a real role. Second, stop calling it saving, start calling it positioning capital. Language rewires emotion. Third, measure progress not by deprivation, but by options gained. Can you delay? Can you refuse? Can you wait? That's real wealth psychology. Your father gave you love. That matters. But armor is built, not inherited. And money, used correctly, is not comfort. It's leverage. If this spoke to you, don't rush past it. Sit with it. Because once saving stops feeling pointless, it becomes addictive. And the people who master that feeling rarely stay powerless for long. Stay sharp.